reptiles and birds of prey, and there's a play area for kids with games, all for the suggested donation of just $3.
Not bad.
But that's not all. There's much more than 240 acres of the Boyd Hill Nature Preserve. Tampa Bay Times outdoor editor Terry Tomlin shows us in this morning's Everyday Adventure.
We're out here at Boyd Hill Nature Park, a 245-acre wilderness oasis just a couple of miles south of downtown St. Petersburg. This is one of my favorite day hikes in the Tampa Bay area. There's water, there's great trails, there's lots of shade, and lots of wildlife. Let's go and hit the trail. Boyd Hill Nature Preserve, located on the shores of St. Petersburg's Lake Magori, is a favorite getaway for trail runners and day hikers. Now, the thing I love most about Boyd Hill is the variety of habitat.
We have 5 distinct ecosystems here. We have Lake Magori, we have marshes, we have swamps. It moves up when you head into the west side of the park with pine flatwoods and sand scrub.
So a visitor could come here and pretty much see everything that Florida has to offer, minus maybe the mangroves of the beaches.
Yeah, we even have a few mangroves here, actually.
Really?
So, yeah, but we do not have beaches.
This 245-acre preserve has 3 miles of nature trails and boardwalks that will give you a glimpse of how the St. Petersburg area and most of Florida must have looked when the Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto first gazed upon its shores. Now, this is a great place for people who are just starting out.
It's perfect for people that want to walk trails. We keep our trails nice and clean and neat. For people who are uncomfortable in the wilderness, it's a perfect introduction.
This is my favorite part of Florida, is this classic scrubland with the palmettos and rattlesnakes and gopher tortoises, but I understand that fire is an essential part of the ecosystem.
It is fire. Florida, the scrub ecosystem is fire adapted over the millennia, is used to the lightning strikes starting the fires. And living so close to development, we can't allow those fires to take off. So we have to have our prescribed burns where the land is prepped for them, and we have the burns.
The preserve, part of the Great Florida Birding Trail, is a great place to come, sit, and listen. In the middle of the afternoon, it's not uncommon to hear hawks cry and owls hoot as they move through the treetops. Perhaps they are drawn to the birds of prey aviary, which cares for animals that can no longer survive in the wild. That's a beautiful bird. He's a newcomer here?
Yeah, he's only been with us for about 5 months or so. He was a falconry bird. He lost his eye due to a series of infections, and so he couldn't be used for hunting anymore. So the falconer who owned him donated him to the park.
All the birds here have been rescued.
Yes.
And rehabilitated, and you guys are all volunteers.
Right. Well, we don't do the rescue or the rehab work. We get the birds after they've been rehabbed, and yeah, the whole operation is volunteers. We've been going since 1987.
One of the things I love most about Boyd Hill is they have nice cold water on the trail. And on a hot day, that's real important. Until next time, I'm Terry Tomlin with your Everyday Adventure at Boyd Hill Nature Preserve in St. Petersburg.
I love that music. Hey, the Boyd Hill Nature Preserve is open today from 9 until 6.
$3 for adults, $1.50 for kids. You can find additional information, Terry's past adventures. You know where to go, abcactionnews.com. Still coming up, too, a case of a once-gone disease popped up in Florida again just this weekend.
Yeah, and later the big event that the Bucs are inviting members